Hi guys and welcome to Life is Feudal Forest Village. I will have a go on this. This game is early access, so there will be much happening during the next couple of months. Up to 3 months, I thought they said, and it's a week ago since they released this game. So 3 months of early access when things are going to happen. They already made quite a few updates due to problems that has occurred for people, like massive crashes and so. I have played for a few hours and I haven't had a crash really, not a CTD. Um, I had a save file freeze and then led to a crash, but it's not a regular crash, I think. And I had a glitch where the weapons and tools the people were carrying was the only one to be seen of them. So no people, just tools and carry bags and such things. So we will see how it goes. This is not a game that you can rush through. It's epic in its graphics, I think. Has a bit of too much fog, but on the other hand, this season, early autumn, we have as much fog in mornings as they have here, so I can't say it's not natural. So we will start off, and I will start with putting up the profession list and assign everyone as a builder, because that's what we're going to do. The first thing you need is, of course, food. So we will start up a fishery, and there are gather resources to start with. So it's fairly easy to get your first buildings up. So we will start by putting you there. And I haven't seen this map before, so we'll see how it works for us. So we'll put you there, and we will put up a new house because we have one person homeless and it has this icon over it. So we will put up a house and we will see if we can make that work here. And I think it could be perfectly in its order to have the door facing the barn. See if we find a spot. Yeah, seems fine. And on top of that, I do want one thing more. And that is thieves. Because we do need to get potatoes. And I found fields 10 by 15 manageable for one person. So 10 by 15, two of those, and we then have 6 of 6 builders assigned. So let them loose, and we will speed up during this process. there isn't anything you can do to rush things. And you have to be considerate when assigning tasks for them to do. And food is key to everything. So food first. And we have a bit to start with, but that will end in breathing in a breath second. So we really do need to get it started right away. We also need resources to advance. So for the moment, now I will get them again. We will reassign those two that built here, and we will put them in the fishery. We got a well here, and that can sustain those fields for now. Potatoes that we grow isn't that water sensitive, so that will do fine. So we have one there, we have to reassign one there and put it there. There we go. And our home is nearly finished. And there we go, small house, construction complete, and there are 4 people that have moved in there. We have 3 people, could have 3 people in each of these. And now I found from my playtesting that it's not a good idea to start building houses to get the population up. We will grow in a very let's see, in a very slow pace. And now we need to get resources. No, we will not get a field. We will collect trees. Choosing the biggest, oldest trees give you more lumber or wood. So you have to be careful what to pick. 12 is okay. See, this one only gets 7, so that can grow a bit more. 12, 12, 43, 23, 32. That can grow a bit more. And actually will go. I did sign that up, yes I did. So that's what they are going to do at first, and we will have another potato field. Yeah. So we will see to most needed things first. Now we got some firewood to start with 332, but when the winter comes it gets cold, really cold. So we need to have need to prepare for that, I should say. So we will build a lumberjack lodge, and the lumberjack will take logs from the warehouse and put the firewood in the barn. So we will put you up here, halfway to both, or about. So there you will have your working place. We have one builder or one laborer. Now this fishing place will not last forever, and I found that having 2 or 3 spots to alter between is a good thing. So we will change when winter is over, so I will mark one new fishing spot up, and it can be quite close to the other one. And you see we have rather shallow water here, and that means that the fish will dry out, so to speak, faster, and it has not that big of a circle of water either, but well, we could maybe, it's rather far away, but this would be a much better place for it. So we have a lot of water to cover in. We will not build that yet, we will pause it. They will, on the other hand, have a far way to deliver the fish. So we might go ahead and build a barn up there. That will have to be seen. Constructing the lumber jack, and we are getting lumber. You see, it's going to be night in here, rather dark. We have bears, and something that's rather fascinating with this game is that you can get really close and you can change the angle in which you see things, and that's pretty nifty. You can also take control of one person and go around with it and do its tasks. Now, I'm not a favorite of first person counts. I get really negotiated with it. So that is not what you're going to see for much. So there are teenagers, and they will soon grow up rather soon. So the next thing I want to do is a hunting cabin. And a hunting cabin should protect your village. So we do need to have it rather close by. So let's see if we can find a spot here without opening the line. I will rotate it. And all of a sudden it doesn't fit. It's 7 by 7, so it should be no problem. You can have it up there. That is the first spot that it fit. So down you go, and it has a fairly deep, it's rather close to the barn, and there is where he's gonna put, or she, the hunter, is gonna put meat and leather. So when the first teenager ages up, that is what we're going to do. Let him or her start hunting. Meanwhile, we will get some stones, so you can collect 222 stones. And I'd say it's a bit too much to start with. We will start with 120. We also need some ore, so 61 seems fair, and we need hay to get the roofing going. So let's see how much we can get in about the same area. 66, that's what we have already, so that is fine. So I'm going to collect that, and I can speed it up a bit. I am a speed 2 person, if you didn't know. I prefer taking everything slower and consider what I'm doing. Nothing wrong with that, I think, but it is maybe a bit too slow for you. So 8, so we will wait with that one. 26 we can take. Not what I'm looking for. So they have quite a task in front of them. Everything that is construction materials will go into the barn. Everything that is eatable and usable for clothing, clothing and materials. So same food and materials will go into the barn. So here's where we get the leather and tools and things like that. Tools is something we have to consider rather soon. It's a process. I haven't found out how you should do the work tools, so I go for the better ones, and therefore we need lots of firewood. We need coal, and we need so we need 3 more buildings to make those tools. A kiln to get the coal, and the kiln, and no, I should say the farmers, the peasants, the people who lives here will use that coal to warm the houses. It's 3 times as good, I think. And firewood, and that's what to go for first. And we do need that coal in the smelter. So there is a competition. We also need to get food up ASAP. And not food, I mean clothing, because they don't have any clothes at the moment, more than what they are wearing, and they will wear out pretty soon. Now to get clothing you need leather and flax. And flax is a crop, and we have to have another field going for that, so we need another person. So I am debating with myself for the next season if we will get a gatherer or if we will just try and make some flax. Grow some flax, I should say. That's something to consider. And there hasn't been any children born yet. See if I get any. It's not crucial at the moment, but it would be nice to have some children. And we can just as well build this one. And I am considering building a barn out here, and that would be up here in that case. And it wouldn't be that bad actually. And we got the resources for it. And I don't want to level the... I will put that down with and pause it and see. It's... Now it will be rather convenient there actually, but you build the fishery first. And that tree can be shut down. As you can wait with you. And that is fine. And we don't have a teenager grown up yet. Potatoes are going fine. They will go and water it, so therefore it's a necessity to have a well rather nearby. And it's dark. I wish they had some, now here comes the sunrise. And you say it's foggy. But this is how it looked this morning, and it's over rather fast. I will get down to speed 2 for a while. What was I going to say? I thought there was something important. Oh well, we'll get around sometime. At some time. Now, so we got our fields going, we get our fishery, and next summer, next spring, we will change over to this fishery and let that one rest. And we will get a barn here, so they won't have to run all the way over there. The closer the better, but we also have to consider that this barn will sustain other parts of our village, and I will probably build something here later on, much later. I would have liked to get out to 14 people before I do anything like building another building, but it doesn't seem like the game wants to cooperate with me and generate children. Hopefully, sooner or later I'll get that tree down, because I think it's in the way. I'm doing rather well. So, we will end our first episode here, and I will be back later on. Nice picture. I like this. So until then, have a good one and take care.